Not sure.
What?
We're trying to get things going here. We have the spaghetti sauce, also known as Neapolitan sauce in Italy, salsa de pomodoro. And I'm putting in my spices here. Boom. Mixing up some tomatoes. Right here we have raw tomatoes right here. And we're just gonna mix them up, get them really saucy. We don't want the tomatoes too thick in the sauce. And if you notice, we have an antipasto dish right here. We have some stuff like salami, we have olives, we have bread. We're gonna drizzle some olive oil on it, which is a Mediterranean diet fixture, if you will. And yeah, so we're getting things going here. This is just the beginning of our Italian feast that we'll be having very soon. Here's our antipasto dish. We have some bread, we have some salami right here, we have some pitted olives right here. And we have prosciutto, which is we have mozzarella wrapped in prosciutto. We have some more mozzarella right here. We have some olive oil, which we just kind of drizzle on. Olive oil, which is a huge staple in the Mediterranean diet. So here are here is the final product. We have the eggplant parmesan right here, wonderfully done. We have the spaghetti with the tomato sauce. We have the antipasto. We're just gonna kind of just grab a little from here, a little from there. We of course have the olive oil in the back, a Mediterranean fixture. So I'm gonna put there's a little olive oil on here. Just kind of just scatter it, boom. And of course, most importantly, the Frank's Red Hot sauce. We'll put that on later. So this is just kind of to, I guess, recap the whole process. This is my pet dog, Pierre. German dog. He's a miniature schnauzer, German dog with a French name. What do you know? So I guess, so I'm just going to kind of go over some points that I want to talk about. I want to analyze the nutrition elements of this meal. It was definitely a meal high in fat, eggplant parmesan in particular. We use a lot of olive oil. It's essentially fried eggplant, so it's going to have like a decent amount of fat in there. The antipasto does as well. The cheeses, we drizzled olive oil on there. So it was definitely a high fat meal, high fat, high carb meal, which, you know, the breakdown of the Mediterranean diet is 40% fat, 40% carb, and 20% protein. So I guess you could technically make a case that it does fit along the lines of like the nutritional breakdown of the Mediterranean diet. It was also washed down with some wine. I'm 25, so I can drink wine. And the wine was delicious. This is why I'm making the video the next day, because the wine. So yeah, so the wine was really good, which goes, you know, along the Italian. And I guess like two readings that I thought of when I was doing this was one, the Italian DJ Fights to Keep Culinary Traditions, and he talks about something of an eggplant parmesan rave. So that's kind of what we had going there. We had the eggplant parmesan. That's what influenced me to make this meal. After I read this article 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was craving eggplant. And another article, I guess, that I thought of while I was making it is the cuisine still Italian, even if the cook isn't Italian? And we had that assigned for us in week 7. I'll put you down, buddy. Week 7. And you know, I'm not Italian. I'm French and Greek, but I would still say that was an Italian meal, just based off the way I made it. It was really good. My girlfriend approved of it. Her friends and family approved of it. So it was a good meal. And overall, I'd say it was a really good experience. It was super fun. Definitely my favorite final that I've ever done. And going forward, I'm definitely going to implement the Mediterranean diet as my go-to diet. I love it. I love the breakdown of the fats and carbs and protein. The 40-40-20 split is something that I really like, and my body reacts really well to it. So overall, it's been a fun semester, and thank you for being such a great professor.